not? You know, like, what am I doing wrong? And I think a lot of times God is telling me, you're not looking at what I've done.
That's right.
You're not looking at what I've done. If you look more at what I've done for you, you'll have the faith. You'll have the faith for what's next, what I'm going to do next. But I need you to remember. I need you not to forget. And I think that that's like my walk with God right now. It's like, I need you not to forget. Sometimes, like, you know, I asked you to come pray over my home. I'm going to do it in July because that's when all my family can come. Yes. But sometimes I sit in my house. I'm like, man, I've done that with my talent.
Yeah.
So according to God, my talent is enough.
It is.
It is enough. In the industry, it's not, but my God is bigger than the industry.
Man, that's great news.
You know, and so that's where I am.
I got to ask you this. We're in the middle of an election cycle. Mm-hmm. And
I'm leaving, child. I can't.
Oh, no, you can't leave yet. Don't leave after November.
Okay.
But the last time you and I were together, we were talking about some issues that were going on in Haiti.
Yeah.
And the immigration policies towards Haitians is so much different than the immigration policies for Cuba, which is 53 miles away.
Yeah.
And I wanted to really hear, because when we talk about African American people are a lot of times disconnected from what's happening for other brothers and sisters around the globe. What do you think African Americans can do to strengthen our sense of community with people who are from Haiti, from Jamaica, from Ghana, from Belize? How do we strengthen those ties?
You know, first of all, I want to say this. I want to thank you. Yeah. I always tell people how much I love you, because anytime I've asked you for help when it comes to Haitians, you never ask me any questions. What can I do?
Yeah.
You write a check. Like, you've never not said no.
Did I tell you about the first time I went to Haiti?
I don't remember. No.
So I'm traumatized by Haiti, and
Really?
we're going to get back to it. When I was 12, Christmas morning, no, I couldn't have been 12. Maybe I was 11. I have one sister. She's 9. That's the only Christmas in my life that I can remember my parents gave me everything I wanted. Only Christmas in my life. So after we open up all our gifts, me and my sister high-fiving each other, we going crazy. My mother says, you all get dressed, we going on a trip. It's like, we going to see Grandma? My grandma lived in New York. Says, no, pack all your summer clothes.
Yep.
We going to the beach.
Period.
We get on a plane and land in Port-au-Prince.
Ooh.
We go to Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I'm 11 years old, my sister and I, and we go check into the hotel that's in a mountain somewhere. And after we check in, my mother...
Y'all stayed in Port-au-Prince, or you went north?
No clue. Okay. I had to call my mother after the show.
Okay.
Afterwards, we go to an orphanage in Haiti. And
I already know what you're about to say.
Oh, yeah. We get there, and my mother goes to the car and brings out our 2 suitcases. In the 2 suitcases, Jessie, is all of our Christmas toys.
Yep.
And she makes us give them away to the kids in Haiti.
Yep.
And says, you all are not going to be middle-class entitled kids. You have to see how blessed you are.
Yeah.
In that moment really changed my life. And changed how I see things, and my connection to things, and my sense of knowing that my blessings far trump whatever my complaints are.
Yeah.
And so when you call, is really taking me back to that moment. That thank you for not making me give all my stuff away. So if all I got to do is give away a check, then that's fine.
What's so funny is what you just described is the childhood of every Haitian living abroad.
No way.
Yes. Our parents make us give everything.
I did not know that.
Everything. I'll never forget, because I grew up going to Haiti all the time, but I'll never forget one time my mom was like, we're specifically going na mission. C'est na mission pour aller. So that's a missionary trip.
Yeah.
We went up in the mountains in a zone called Titanien. And we were just there for a week. No electricity.
Ooh.
Nothing. And I remember the first day we got there, I was like, this can't be where we stand
This
at.
is it. This is
But
it.
I loved it.
Wow.
Loved it. I mean, we drank from the river.
Yeah.
I watched them kill a goat, and I was like, oh my God, the goat. Yes. But that night, that goat was so good. Oh my, that was the best goat. Right. Oh my God. It just was an experience. It was a time. But here's the thing. I feel that a lot of Black Americans have this perception of Haitians and Africans and Black immigrants that come that we think we're better than you all. And what I always say is, it's not that we think we're better than you all. We grow up with something called shame. Want. That's how you say shame in Creole. Want. Everything brings shame. Every little thing that you do that's bad, that has a bad connotation, brings shame onto you, your family, your future kids. Like it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Like, you have sex before marriage. The entire family knows, and they are stoning you. Yes, like it is like a modern stoning. I'll never forget. When I lost my virginity.
Yes.
I'm not a virgin. I lost my virginity, and I told my mother. Mind you, I was in college.
Wow.
I was in college. I was in my second year of college. I lost my virginity. And something just told me, you know what, let me stop lying to my mom, because like she was talking to me as I am a virgin.
Yeah.
And I said, Mom, I want to tell you something. What? It's like she could tell I was going to tell her something. I'm like, I'm not a virgin. She calling everybody. The WhatsApp is going crazy. Everybody knows I ain't a virgin no more. People coming in town, they praying for me, they laying hands on me. It was crazy, to the point where I went into a deep depression.
Wow.
And I went to a friend's church for revival, and there was an altar call. And I went up to the altar, and the preacher looked at me and said, God is telling me to tell you to forgive yourself. He's forgiven you.
Wow.
Literally, he's forgiven you.
Yes.
And he said the verse, oh my God, I'm saved, but I ain't that saved. He said, you get up, what is it? You fall down, you get up 7.
Yes. Get back up another time.
And I said, well, I only fell once.
Right. He knew the other 6 was coming. Okay. He knew the other 6 were coming.
But I say all that to say, we grow up with shame.
Yes.
You come to America, you guys think so freely. Y'all are so free. Y'all have opinions. I couldn't have no opinions with my mama.
Well, you've been delivered from all of that.
Well, yeah, I have.
You done called your father everything on this live podcast.
But even my mom, sometimes she watches me and she'll watch my content. She's like, that's not the girl I raised. That's not, c'est pas comme ça de vous. Like, still to this day, it's like, that's shameful, Yeah. And you come here, you guys are so free thinking. You dress how you want. The women have opinions. Like, in my culture, Haitians look down on me all the time.
Yeah.
Because I have such an opinion.
Right.
I speak up for myself. You know what I mean? And that's just not our culture. So when we come here, it's like, we'll see you guys do some things. And it's like, oh, and it's like, oh, y'all think y'all better than us. No, it's just like, y'all are so free.
Yeah.
We were so bound to shame. Like, there's just a lot of things we just are not supposed to do, not able to do. And if you do that, like, your family will disown you. And I think, first of all, it's just the perspective. And then I think it's also remembering that there is so much Jamaican history, Haitian history, in Black America and in America, period. Look at Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
Look at what he did.
That's my hero.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Look at, Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable. He was the first Haitian settler here. He founded Chicago.
That's right.
Chicago was founded by a Haitian. The Louisiana Purchase. Nat Turner was influenced by what happened in the Haitian Revolution. Right. Like, we are all in this together. Like, literally, when I went to Ghana and I saw Ghanaian people, and there you get named by the day of the week that you're born. And I was like, I don't want everybody named. I'm Haitian, I'm rebellious. I don't want to name everybody got.
Right.
And I remember looking up Ghanaian names, and I found the name, and it said Mausi, and it says God's hand is upon her. I was like, I want that name.
Nice.
And when I said the name to someone else, I was like, oh, you picked the Ewe name. And I was like, who are the Ewes? Oh, the Ewes are people who migrate from Benin and Togo to Ghana. And they live amongst the water. And they're known for voodoo. They're known to...
No way.
I was like, I picked...
Welcome to Ancestry.com.
How you doing? Okay, I ain't need to pay no white person to tell me where I come from.
Yes.
I picked it, and I picked my people's name.
I love it.
And I was just so fascinated by that, and we're just all one.
I love it.
We're all one people, and I never understand the xenophobia. I'll never forget when I reached out to you about what Pastor Keon had said.
Yes. Yes.
Never forget how he went viral for saying Haitian people, the reason why Haitian people experience what they experience is because of voodoo. And you was like, no, that's not true. That's not, a smart thing to say. And you put me in contact with him.
Yes. Side
note, he was very willing to speak up publicly about it until he realized I wasn't just hilarious. So he thought I was just hilarious. When he realized I wasn't just hilarious, he was like, oh, you know what? Well, I'm just not going to address it publicly. Mind you, I had set up things for him. The Haitian Bridge is an organization that's in Texas that works towards legislation for Haitians. Why don't we partner together? He didn't want to do it. And I was like, wow. So you're willing to spread xenophobia when you know it's not right.
He didn't know.
Well,
he didn't know.
He didn't know.
That's my guy. He didn't know.
He's your guy. But when I tried to correct him,
he didn't know. He didn't know. I love you, Keon. He didn't know.
Well, I don't love you no more.
No, because I get it.
Here's the thing. Yeah, because I feel like it is very important.
My blood pressure's going up.
No, because I think it is very important. The same way Black Americans deserve all the respect, all the honor.
Yes.
For what Black Americans have done in this country and are still doing, and how this country was built on Black Americans' sweat, blood, tears for centuries. And we need to honor that as Black people who come here, and not look at you and be like, I'm better than you, you this, you that, you on wealth. All the stereotypes. I feel in reverse. It is very important for Black Americans to look at other Black cultures with honor and respect as well.
I agree. I can't fight it.
Yeah.
I'm with you. What is the one thing you wish that people knew and understood about you?
Oh my gosh.
Just one thing that you wish that they knew and understood, because a lot of people see you on TV or see you on social media and they only have one dimension of your being and don't really realize you're a living, breathing person. What's the one thing about you want people to know?
That I have a heart of God. I do. I feel like I have a heart of God, the heart of God in me. I may not always behave accordingly, but I do have, God is the center of my heart.
I see it.
Yeah.
You're radiant.
Yeah. Thank you.
I love your spirit. I love your heart. This is Dr. Jamal Bryant. Let's be clear. The podcast is going to change the game. I'm so grateful you hung out with me today.
Thank you for having me.
We got to do it again.
Yes.
And I need to see you before the housewarming.
Of course. Of course. I have a podcast I'm working on, so I'm definitely wanting you to come on.
Oh, no, I'm coming. And I need to meet your dad.
You should.
I have to have a conversation with your dad.
You should.
With no microphones and no cameras. But I got to see my guy.
We gotta get his passport together, child.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have good. I'll go see him. Me and you will go see him.
Really? Oh, I would love that.